They say don't talk race, religion, and politics. Shit, at Circle 7 Media, we talk race, religion, and politics. Affairs of Men. It's the CNN of hip-hop, where we talk politics, news, and all things that are relevant to young black hip-hop America. Battle Rap 7, where is the post-game talk show on Caffeine, where you can call in and discuss the rap battle you just seen. Both shows air exclusively on Caffeine at 7 p.m. every night. That's every night, Pacific Standard Time. Thank you for calling Circle 7 Media. What's your name and where you from?
G2 is the third and last welcome. At 814, meet X20.
Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking back in, man. Back with another blog, man. If you are watching this video, that means that Loaded Lux versus Geechi Gotti has been announced for the Drake card, man. How we feel about this battle? Talk to me, people. How do we feel about this battle, man? First of all, big shout out to Loaded Lux. Big shout out to Geechi Gotti. Big shout out to URL and Drake, man. I actually feel like this is a pretty interesting battle, man. We saw a lot of people call out Lux over the last year and a half, maybe even 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? We saw Chilla Jones, we saw JC, we saw DNA, and we saw, who was the last person, man? B-Dot. You know what I'm saying? All of them, you know, put a little diss tracks out here and there, called them out in different interviews. So for him to go the Geechi Gotti way, pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Nunu's IG, and he said something about Geechi pissed him off. I don't know what that's all about. He also said he would never battle DNA. He felt like battling DNA was like the mannequin challenge. DNA would just be there. Basically, I guess would be no effect to him. I don't really know. I don't know if I agree with that, Loaded. You know what I'm saying? But for 4 people to call you out and you to go the other route and go to Geechi Gotti, man, I think it's pretty interesting. Let me just speak on Geechi Gotti, bro. I got to keep it real with you. Like, I don't have him beating Calico. I'm going to be honest with you. I got him losing Calico first round and third round. But he could still win Champion of the Year, which will be pretty amazing to win 3 of the 4 years. Let's just call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's had pretty much an incredible year. Nonetheless, despite this battle, he has 2 more battles that I'm hearing are damn near locked in, if not locked in already. They're big battles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of them is like a Rushmore vet kind of thing, and another one is like a dude that's pretty much top tier too. So it's like he has 2 big battles plus this one. So the Calico, you know how it is in battle rap, bro. You go out and beat Lux, then ain't nobody gonna care that you lost to Calico. That's just the way it is at the end of the day. And when you look at Champion of the Year, you look at Geechi, you look at Rum Nitty. Personally, I would love Ill Will to win it. I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't think he'll win it because he hasn't battled on URL at all. And let's be real, this is a URL award. But I think it would be good if they actually gave it to Ill Will, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it would set a precedent that you don't have to be on URL, or you don't have to have the majority of URL battles to still make an impact. It also shows that we see you in other leagues. Ill Will took a lot of one-rounders in other leagues and stuff. So, but we all know that's not going to happen. Let's just keep it real with that. But Geechi Gotti, bro, when I got locked up, man, 2017, he had pretty much one of my last recaps. I say this a lot, but one of my last recaps was him versus Stewie Newton. He was a proving ground guy. He was a PG, and I was like thinking like, wow, this dude is amazing. You know what I'm saying? In 4 years, to get Loaded Lux in 4 years, bro, and he's battled everybody thanks to Caffeine, thanks to the app, everything. He's battled everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? He battled Arsenal. He's battled Averb. He's battled Calico. He's about to battle Lux. The list goes on of all of these Rushmore kind of people that he has battled or will be battling, to the point where he's battled everybody, bro. The dude has to have probably about 70. It seemed like in the last 2 years he has about 50 battles, bro. It just feels that way. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like he's on every card. So it's a testament. There will never be another Geechi Gotti in battle rap. Let me just put that out there. It never will be, man. I think he's pretty amazing. I think when we look at Mount Rushmore, you know, my Mount Rushmore just off top will probably be Mook, Lux, Averb, and Arsenal. That's kind of like what I'm thinking. Now you ask yourself, can Rushmore change it all? Can you take someone off and add someone to it? I actually feel like you can. I know some people feel like once the 4 are there, they're there. But I feel like you can at the end of the day. And the next 2 names that come to mind is DNA. I feel like he accomplished a lot at such a young age to be able to go from grind time to URL. And then he did other stuff like BET and, you know, just like the Biden campaign. Like he kind of crossed over into other boundaries, you know, and bringing Harry in and all that. Like he has a big impact on how battle rap was. And Geechi Gotti, bro. I feel like what Geechi has done by putting a whole coast on his back, when all this is over and done with, you actually may be able to put him up there with the rest of them. I'm not saying that I would do that, but you could probably put him up there with the rest of them. And I think that's an amazing accomplishment in 4 years to get, not only, it shows his work ethic, it shows his ability to be consistent. He lost a lot of battles. We can keep it real. Geechi didn't lost a lot of battles, but he don't be getting smoked. He don't be getting killed. He don't be getting bodied. Every battle he has is like you can find a way that he 2-1 the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he be having battles like that. So in 4 years, that's just a testament to him. You know what I'm saying? So big salute to these two. I don't really know how. I'm not gonna really call this battle. I just want to announce that it's happening. I gotta check the temperature of some of these interviews and stuff like that. But and it makes me wonder what the hell is going on with Daylight, bro. What is going on with Daylight and Lux? I want to see that battle. I feel like that's the best battle that has not been set up in battle rap. And I know URL is upset because he took the King Los battle and he didn't battle K-Shine. I saw Vada Fly video talking about Daylight return the money because K-Shine was so whack. He don't even want to battle him now, return the deposit. First of all, Daylight is a troll. It's hard to really believe what's really true and what's not true. I don't take nothing he say with a grain of salt. So for all I know, it's like a whole nother side to that story. But he didn't battle K-Shine. He battled King Los. URL don't like it. So I don't even know if they're on the best of terms now. So now this whole thing about, are they going to do the battle together and do it on their own? Are they going to still find a way to do it on URL? I thought maybe Drake could like find a way to make it happen just with a phone call. Or will ARP do the battle? All these things are on the table at the end of the day. It's looking more and more like URL will not get this battle. I'm not completely sure about that, but I don't know. That's a battle I wanted to see. I got to keep it real with you. Another thing that's interesting about this whole situation, if I'm being real, what is up with Chilla Jones, bro? I just got to say, what is up with Chilla Jones? Because Chilla Jones won Champion of the Year. He hasn't been on the Summer Madness card, which was big as hell, Super Bowl of battle rap. He's not on the Drake card. It's like, bro, you had one battle against Tay-Rock this year and you lost. And then you can't even get Chilla. I mean, you can't even get Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux has come outside and he came out for a nigga that's not Champion of the Year. And he's not even like talking about battling you. Like in interviews, like people aren't like, yo, what about Chilla? People ask him about DNA, other stuff like that, and Daylight and stuff. You are so far off the radar. I don't even understand what's the purpose of winning Champion of the Year if you're going to allow your stock to diminish as much as it has through lack of battles, and the one battle you had, you lost. It's like nobody's even talking about you now. So either URL ain't booking you, and I have a hard time believing, bro, that you turning down these Drake cards or turning down Summer Madness. I have a hard time believing. Somebody please tweet this nigga and ask him if he turned down Summer Madness or Drake. Because if URL isn't calling you and you Champion of the Year, that says a lot. It says a lot. A lot of times we ask like, yo, is this dude top tier? And one of the things about being top tier is popularity. I don't know if URL still looks at Chilla Jones like, yo, you can headline a card. You're Champion of the Year. You can headline a card. I don't know if they look at him that way. You know what I'm saying? I think he's still like Chilla Jones, the boring square guy out of Boston. The one that battles on King of the Die, the nerdy. You know what I'm saying? He don't have that URL grimy look. And I like Chilla Jones, but I just feel like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really know what to say as far as like him winning Champion of the Year and where he's at now. It's like weird to me. I was thinking like Chilla Jones ain't on none of these cards. He's Champion of the Year. Every other Champion of the Year, O-Red, Geechi Gotti, has been thrust upon us, bro. That's how they got so many battles. They won Champion of the Year and URL just kept giving their ass battles. So those are just things that come to mind when I see this matchup, man. But shout out to Beloved. Shout out to Geechi Gotti. What do y'all think about this battle? It's definitely a style clash. One thing I do not want to see is I don't want to see a repeat of you just another lost nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got Geechi Gotti, gang member, Crip, lived in the streets a lot, done a lot of street stuff. You got the Farrakhan, Loaded Lux. I don't want to hear your pops wasn't no gangster. He was just another lost nigga. So I don't really know. I'd be interested to see the angles, man. Very interested to see the angles in this battle. We'll get to a prediction vlog very soon on who I think I got winning. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the battle. Y'all like the matchup at all? How do y'all feel about the matchup? Should it be one of the other people that called out Lux? Are you cool with the Geechi battle? Let me know, man. Subscribe to the channel. Don't be no hater all your life. I'll let your boy.